Morning. Yes. Oh, what a beautiful walk this morning. I took a different path and just listened to my intuition and went through the woods. Heard a lot of barking, and we do have coyotes around this part, so I had to make sure, nothing's in my ears and be aware of my surroundings. And so vibrant in the thick of it. It's beautiful. Let's take a breath together. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it. Slowly release. Yeah. Drop into the moment. Expand into it. Feel the energy of it. Tap into your gratitude. Tap into existence. I want to ask you, how's your heart? Yeah. How's your heart? Is it all armored up? Or are you allowing it to break open? Are you surrendering to the possibility that the pain can be transformed into something your imagination cannot even create? Yeah. There's times where we have to be broken open and break open that armor that tries to shield us and protect us and control us. And we forget to just surrender and let go and allow a higher energy frequency to work through us, to be the vessel. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I hope you will ask yourself, how's your heart doing? And ask it some questions and nurture and embrace it. Yeah, no matter what it brings up. Could be jagged pieces, it could be wonderful butterflies, whatever things that may come to the surface. You have to embrace them to release them, no matter what they are. Yeah. So make sure you're tending to your heart and you're asking. You need an open heart to really feel alive and be open to the unexpected, the unknown, never knowing what's around the next corner, not knowing what the next moment will be, yet being willing to show up 100% for yourself so that you can be present for whatever your experience is. And it's not an easy task, not at all. And that's why it requires us to take moments to nurture ourselves, to take time to align, do check-ins, and be honest. Yes, we have to acknowledge and be honest. We all have this, oh, yeah, no, I'm okay. No, it's all, it's like, no. You can be good and still be holding dense energy. Yeah, like I'm good, I'm alive, yet I'm going through some challenges. You can hold the two. It's not about being dualistic and it's one or the other. It's about having a spectrum and holding all of it and not shutting anything out and not pretending you're something other than what you're going through and what you're feeling. And we tend to do that a lot. Put on a mask to impress other people or even deny what we are experiencing. Yet, by keeping it locked in, we're not able to release it, to open up, to allow something new to come in. The space has to be open. It has to be willing to receive new things. Yet if you're hunkered down, clamped up onto old things and thinking you know the narration and you know what's going to come, you're missing out on being alive and experiencing the small, subtle experiences. that make the big picture. It's all the small things, the simple things that just blow your mind. And you wonder, how did I not see this before? What the heck is going on here? Where has this been and I've been walking past it all along? Yeah, you got to start being honest with yourself. You got to start calling yourself out too. You got to start recognizing what your excuses are that are blocking you from your potential. Yeah, it's scary. Yes, there's fear. Yes, and you can use that energy. Rather than being reactive, you have to sit with it. You have to let it transcend so that you can come into a response. And sometimes that response is silence. Yeah, just silence. Being still and listening. Yeah. And then we recognize, oh, I don't really have to defend or march or attack or, no, just be still. Stop believing your thoughts. We have a lot of negative biases because of our nervous system being anchored to one programming. Don't die. So if you think this is a hostile world, you think everything's out to get you. You think everything's out to kill you. So you're going to see the world in very a hostile way. And imagine how you treat yourself inside. Imagine that inner critic. Yeah, once you get a peek of that one, you're like, I've been treating myself like this. What the heck is going on here? Yeah. So, find ways to ask yourself, how is your heart? And be with that. Whatever is present, be with it. Angry, be with it. Sad, be with it. Happy, be with it. All three of those, great, be with it. It's there for a reason. Don't dismiss it. And acknowledging doesn't mean you identify with it. No, it's information to give you some guidance. Yes, you have to feel though. So allow yourself to feel. And that requires sitting with it in whatever way. Sometimes it's walking and not having anything in your ears. Just being with reality and listening to your inner dimension. That's silence. That's sitting with it. Because you're moving, because energy needs movement. Yet you also are being still of listening to your inner dimension. And we don't do that enough to see what is really activated in me and what's kind of controlling the narrative or how I'm feeling or what's the temperature inside. We forget to do that. So you have to sit with yourself. You have to feel. You have to understand what is guiding me. Am I surrendering? Am I letting go so that something new can flow through me? So that I can be carried by the waves and not swim against the current. And sometimes you have to swim against the current. That's just the way life is. It's not to dismiss anybody, and it's also not to be a martyr and be like, oh, well, everybody else's life, look at, they have it worse than me or they have it better. No, focus on your own story. How are you feeling? How about you enjoy your story? And then you infect everybody that's around you with your energy. That's what really matters, is our frequency and how we're interacting, how we're seeing each other. Where's the simplicity? Yeah. So enough. I just came to share and ask you how your heart is. Make sure to play and be kind to yourself. You matter.